going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope we're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the remainder of July 2023. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the rest of the month. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and so much more regarding the rest of July 2023, Capricorn. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance, Capricorn, for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading and see what wants to come through for you for the rest of July 2023, Capricorn. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn. See what we got here for you, Capricorn. Okay. Very interesting stuff that you have going on here, Capricorn. Before we get into the tarot reading, let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe. And this is going to be some frequencies that the universe really wants you to sit with and wants you to contemplate really deeply for the rest of July, because it will be important for the rest of the month. So the first frequency you need to sit with here is maturity here. And this is similar to the Ace of Pentacles in traditional tarot, but in this deck here, this really does represent mastery of the physical realm. So with this maturity card here, the universe is telling you that a lot of you are going to be receiving the fruits of your labor from the past this month. Almost like you are going to be on cruise control to a certain degree when it comes to your finances. A lot of you actually going to be getting a new job offer is what I'm getting. Or if you own a business, you could be seeking out to make moves in that way. And it's coming from a very confident place. There's something coming through about you're going to be very successful with money because this month, because it's coming from the correct place is what I'm getting. It's coming from a very mature place. And make sure you just check in with the frequency of maturity. You know, some of you, there's a reason why we call Capricorn Daddy Capricorn. Very mature beings, you know, just in your essence, in your aura, you come out that way in this reality. And some of you may actually be too mature. It's not for all of you. But what I'm getting for a lot of you is that there's going to be a new phase of maturity that basically you find yourself in now in July 2023. Almost like the frequency is you are, like, you wake up one day and you're like, I'm 26, or like, I'm 46, or like, you know, like almost like a generation is passing you. Even if you're 16 years old watching this, like there's something about maturity that you need to look at. It's a really good time to make financial moves as well, because Spirit's telling me that you've put in a lot of work, and so you can actually expect to receive the fruits of your labor there. The other frequency you need to contemplate is moment to moment, and this is actually similar to the Two of Pentacles, but in this particular Osho Zen Tarot deck, this actually is all about present moment awareness here in order to induce balance in your life. You see how this person is jumping from rock to rock, balancing themselves out, Capricorn, and the universe wants you to contemplate the frequency of being fully in the moment and how that leads to success in the physical world, you know, because some of you may actually be, if you're a little bit too ambitious, or too ambitious, I shouldn't say that, but you're very ambitious, as most Capricorns are. There is something about you could be quite sucked into the future. I don't really sense the past that much in this reading, but there's going to be a pitfall here where you're too in the future. And so the foundation of your success in the physical world will be present moment awareness. The quickest example I could give to you is this, that I think will be relevant, is if you're walking around and you're on your phone, or you're thinking about, oh my God, my future investments, or, where am I going to work in the future or something. You'll be walking down the road and you'll literally like step on a snail, because you're not present, you don't notice anything around you. Whereas if you were present, you could just look at the snail and then you'd step to the side and you wouldn't kill that snail. Now that's a very small, seemingly insignificant thing. Even if you stepped on a snail, what is that going to do in the grand scheme of your life? Probably nothing, minimal karma, if anything. But what I'm saying is you could avoid some of these pitfalls by just staying very present, because there's really not, I'm just getting that, if you try to get too in your head, you might miss something this month, okay? Like even enjoying the present moment is really key. Now you also have the final frequency you need to contemplate is We Are the World, and this is similar to the Ten of Pentacles. So the universe is really asking you to contemplate the physical realm here in July 2023. What moves are you making in the physical world? Now, this card really talks about honoring our similarities rather than our differences, especially in the business world. Also, spicing up your work environment. This is what this card is about. Finding a way to get everyone on the same page, whether this is you're working somewhere and, just good practices like being on the same page of your coworkers. If there's someone that you work with, because for some of you that work some sort of job, I'm getting that there's someone who, like, you're like, I love my job, but I can't stand this one person. And it would help you if you could just stay in the moment and try to look at actually what is similar between you. Now, if you're an owner of a business, there's something coming through about you need to make it more fun for people or yourself. Once again, you have this maturity card. So what I'm getting is not a lot of failure energy. I'm getting like you can be as successful as you want. Like whatever the frequency coming through is like whatever you believe to be true about your own ambition and your own ability, like the universe will just say yes. So but with that being said, you can really choose how you got to do it. Because sometimes if this was a different sign or if this was a different time, then I would be saying, maybe don't spice it up or don't have too much fun. But here it's just like a loose movement, like a Zen-like flow in the physical world is what you're being called to do. So just be aware of that. Now, when it comes to your opportunity, to get into the reading, your opportunity is the Queen of Swords here, Capricorn, for the rest of July. And this is really talking about acting with a bit of a cold mind for a lot of you. Now, for many of you, you are going to be connecting with an air sign, either in business or in love here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a lot of you here. So there could be someone here who's going to help you in business, a very powerful woman here. It's an opportunity. For many of you, this is about embodying the Queen of Swords as well, who is someone who doesn't really let her emotions run the show. She needs to make decisions they're based on logic and truth. So definitely in what you don't see coming, there's going to be some sort of emotional situation that crops up when it has to do with other people in your life. And because this is your opportunity, I would say try not to get too sucked into emotions. And if you do, it's okay. But like if you're truly present to the moment, it's really hard to get bamboozled by other people's emotions and their future plans, because you're like, we're here right now. Like, let's not like kill ourselves thinking about the future. There's something about a lot of people wanting to work with you. If you're struggling with work, I feel like there's going to be an ample opportunity for you to change your career if that's what you're looking for. People are going to see you as very extraordinarily, this is going to sound stupid, people are going to be seeing you as extraordinarily Capricorn in July, and people want a piece of that. So the Queen of Swords being here is like, be mindful of who you go into business with. At the same time, I'm saying you can do whatever you want. It can be a free flow. You can have fun because you already put in the work. But if you involve other people, that brings in a whole different ball game. So just be aware of that. When it comes to your challenge, you have the Hierophant here as your challenge. So for a lot of you dealing with love, there's someone who really wants commitment with you, whether this is in business, I want to learn from you, I want to work under you. For some of you, roles can be reversed. There's someone here who you are going to be learning from, and for some reason it's a challenge. Now, for a lot of you, this has to do with love, actually. I told you, I believe last reading, there was something about you gotta make either more of a commitment in love, or it could actually fade out. And your challenge is the Hierophant. So for many of you in a love situation, I feel that your partner or the person that you're dating is actually going to want to make it more serious than you're comfortable with. Okay. So someone wants you in love, someone wants to enter into like some sort of really stable thing. And if that's what you want, then I don't know why this is a challenge, that, because this is to do with like marriage or like a traditional relationship. There also could be something around a traditional relationship that rubs you the wrong way, or one of the people when this has to do with love, when you're dealing with love, there's definitely something around tradition that's like not good. As well, with the We Are the World card here, and this is about like best practices in business and things, and like learning from higher ups, or if you're a higher up or something. And there could be something about like it's difficult for you to create your own tradition, or to make tradition but keep it fun within a company, even if you're working within that company. Like these are the things you're going to be dealing with. Okay, so there's it's an interesting frequency, but let's go ahead and move on to your overall general energy. In your overall general energy here, you actually have the 10 of Swords in reverse, you have the 7 of Cups, and you also have the Death card here. So there's a lot of, what I'm getting is there's transformation when it comes to sorting through illusion, in your life this month. And so something is definitely coming to an end. There could be a harsh end in the practical world with a relationship is what I'm getting. The 10 of Swords in reverse can actually be a quite a harsh ending. Like something has come to an end, but someone is refusing to accept it. And I do get that, Capricorn. If you're a single Capricorn out there, or if this has to do with career, whether this is you or whether this is someone else, someone's not accepting very easily that a phase has come to an end. And this could actually be you as well, holding on to certain things that just you've outgrown is what I'm sensing. So just be aware of that. We're going to have to clarify why, but it seems like some sort of illusion is coming to an end. Okay, so just be aware of that. It's one of those things we're really going to have to clarify. But when it comes to what you don't see coming, Capricorn, for the rest of the month, it's really good actually. But you have the Queen of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and also the Ace of Swords here. So there's a lot of clarity around positive social engagement in love. Okay, the Queen of Cups upright is, I do feel like when it comes to your work in some sort of way, you're going to be able to successfully overlook the shortcomings of people around you. So whether this is a coworker, I don't know why it's showing up as work, whether it's a coworker or someone, you're going to be able to like easily overlook their shortcomings. I'm getting if this has to do with friends though. There could be someone who's like a friend who wants to work with you in business, and you can just see that they're not ready. And you try to overlook their shortcomings, but you just see that they're not ready here. So just be aware of that. I just feel like there's some sort of maturity gap in your life here. For many of you as well, I do feel like there's going to be a feeling that you're having here about commitment in love in July. So if you're already talking to someone, something that's getting pretty serious, then there is this feeling about third party, like truth about third party. And the Hierophant in the challenge here could really indicate like what style of relationship are you going to be moving into with the person that you're dealing with. Because I don't know what all of you are into, but there could be, I do get like there could be a feeling of actually boredom that's setting in a personal relationship, and at the same time there's pressure to commit further is what I'm getting. And so some of you, even though commitment's there, like someone will say yes if you're like, okay, let's get more serious. Someone will say yes, but the question is, are you okay with that? Because you have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Cups, so you have all these people coming at you. So it's interesting. But when we come to Capricorn, your advice from your spirit guides is really like, I don't even know what to make of this, because you have two knights approaching the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are interested in your abilities or in your status or in your wealth or even in your physical appearance for some of you. If you're a single Capricorn out there, you're not going to have any shortage of love offers. But at the same time, even though you have all this love stuff going on, like the universe is telling you to get more practical and to focus on the physical realm. So that could be an issue for you. Love versus relationship balance. And if this has to do with your career, I feel like there are multiple job opportunities coming your way, or multiple people that want to work for you if you're an owner of a business. If you're single, once again, multiple love offers here. So, man, it's not a bad reading at all. It's just like, I don't know, let's make sense of it and really get into it now. So let's go ahead and see why is the Queen of Swords here in your opportunity, Capricorn? Let's go ahead and see. To act like detached, don't be sucked into people's emotions is what I would say. Once again, you have maturity here. So, hold on. Why is the Queen of Swords your opportunity? Okay, the Queen of Swords in your opportunity, Capricorn, is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, and also the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's very interesting. For a lot of you here, there's definitely someone who wants commitment with you and wants a piece of what you have here. And that could be the trouble here. But overall, Capricorn, I mean, this opportunity, in some sort of way, there's an opportunity for you to receive new positive emotions, passion, and also financial freedom. So that's your opportunity here. I really feel, once again, I don't know if many of you have been like meditating. I don't know why what I'm getting this is there's something about like the new wave of Capricorn that's like a beautiful thing. Capricorn, like I don't know why I'm getting this, Capricorn, then we'll get into the details, but just for everyone listening here, I really feel like there's a new wave of Capricorns on the planet right now, and many of you who listen to me are very like empathy, very energetically sensitive, very in tune with the spiritual world, but you're a Capricorn. And that's going to basically shake up the whole world. And so what this reading is telling me is like, listen, you literally have the whole world in the palm of your hands as a Capricorn. Listen, even if you are like broke right now, if you are a Capricorn and you sink into that energy, you have an opportunity to literally dominate in business just based off the energy that you give off and just based on your own nature. People will respond better to you subconsciously without you saying a word. It's your Capricorn aura. And there's something here about like the whole world is in the palm of your hands. And with that, I would just say don't let your passion run the show. Is what I'm saying, is what I'm seeing here. Because remember, what you need to contemplate is all this maturity thing. And I do feel like there's going to be so many distractions in your life this month. There really is going to be a lot of distractions here, Capricorn, in some sort of way. It's a beautiful opportunity, though. So also, this is about someone, there's an opportunity to be with someone that you love and take care of that person. If you're someone who has a lot of money, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of like, there could be a lot of like spoiling going on, but that may cause an issue. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see. Let's continue. I don't know. Let's see what the Hierophant is your challenge. Maybe this will make more sense. Why is the Hierophant your challenge here? Because, I mean, just to say, if you look at your opportunity, it has all four elements. Queen of Swords, air. Ace of Cups, water. King of Wands, fire. Nine of Pentacles, earth. 4 cards, all 4 elements. That just means, to me, you can go in whatever direction you want, but there are going to be certain choices that you make that will be better for you in the long run, and Capricorn is always focused on the big picture. But remember to stay in the present moment. But then it's like, yeah, it's a good month for you, trust me. The rest of the month. Let's see why the Hierophant is here for you in your challenge. Okay, the Hierophant is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Interesting, it's your advice. The 5 of Cups and also the 6 of Cups here when it comes to your challenge. I really do feel, Capricorn, that there's someone here who really there's someone from your past who is actually seeing you glow up as well. There could even be multiple people from your past that come back. Your challenge here, Capricorn, is if you're dating someone here, someone from the past is actually hurt that you decided to move on from them. Remember I told you, I kept telling you in the last few months that you have this energetic cord with this ex or one of your exes or something like that. And what I'm feeling from this is you actually finally moved on from it. And I do feel like what this overall general energy about, 10 of Swords in reverse, someone can't let you go, but you've actually let them go, is what I'm getting. That's a sub message. It's not going to be for all of you, but someone really is like rethinking the way that they treated you in the past. And it's actually starting to really get to them now. Like 10 of Swords in reverse. There's something about some physical move that you're going to make that really makes someone question how they treated you in the past, is what I'm getting. Now, as well, when it comes to your challenge here, there could be, I'm getting there's friends that want to work with you. Once again, remember, you have all these things about people coming at you. What's your advice? You have all these things, people coming at you. And I do think you're meant to collaborate with people, hire people, something like that, work with people if they're offering you a job. 10 of Pentacles, we are the world. Successful, earthy interactions with others. But I do think you're just there is a little bit of a test with someone from the past here. Okay, and I do think you're actually going to have no problem passing it, though. Like, you're good. You're like, I'm with this new person. I really don't care. And the sad thing is like that frequency of not caring is actually what is going to make this individual, or for some of you, a few individuals, it's actually going to drive them crazy. Okay? Now, for some of you, you're actually gearing up to move for your career, is what I'm sensing. And, I feel like that's what this is about Wow, very interesting. Okay, let's just see why the 10 of Swords is in reverse when it comes to your overall general energy, Capricorn, right? Why is the 10 of Swords in reverse here? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, oh my gosh. The 10 of Swords in reverse is clarified by the King of Cups in reverse and also the Knight of Pentacles. This is you literally don't care. I'm literally telling you, someone's indifferent here, or someone is really what I'm feeling from this is roles can be reversed for some of you, but for a lot of you, you're finally completely indifferent to someone, and they're actually like really questioning how they treated you in the past. Once again, they're probably going to want to stick around, like Knight of Pentacles here as well, like someone. I really feel like this is an ex of yours. If it's not an ex, it could actually be a former employer who treated you badly, or someone from your past. Because remember, 6 of Cups. I really feel like this is your past relationship. That something comes up, bubbles to the surface because you're just doing your thing. You don't really care anymore, and it's almost like that little gnat. Someone could try to provoke you, and I would just say ignore it. But it's almost going to be bad for this person, because what I'm sensing from this reading is that if someone tries to provoke you or like message you out of the blue, it's just you're gonna be like, I really don't care. Like when you get a text message from your ex and it like spikes your emotions, or you get a text message from your old like boss and it's like it spikes your emotions, you're just gonna be like, text, 0 emotions. And remember, what's your opportunity? Queen of Swords. Cut this person out. Okay, this makes more sense. What's the opportunity? Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Like, you're good. You're good on that old job. You're good on that old lover. Like, you can see them for what it is and it's an illusion, and you're moving on. But that's actually going to drive this person crazy. All right, enough of that. Let's get back into like what you actually have going on in the future. Let's clarify why the Queen of Cups is here and what you don't see coming. Because, yeah, let's just see. Why is the Queen of Cups here and what you don't see? Why would that? Okay. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, what? Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, well. I just feel like you're in such a... Hold on. Like, okay. This is literally happening. If you're still watching this reading, I don't care if you have $0 in your bank account. This is going to manifest in some way. It doesn't about money. I don't care if you didn't talk to someone for 2 years ago. Like, this is the frequency. The Queen of Cups in your what you don't see coming is clarified by the Queen of Swords and also the Tower here. Now, what I feel happening from this is someone here, like, you want to still remain, you want to move forward with someone in love that you're currently talking with or you will be talking with, but you want to remain like slightly independent. This is your opportunity. Remember, your challenge is the Hierophant. And I kept telling you, like, last reading, like, the current person you're talking to in love, Capricorn, there's this frequency of you need to commit or they're going to, like, leave. And that actually could be what's going on here. Like, someone may be pressuring you for a commitment, or they just may leave, which may be very, or may, if they don't leave, it's going to bother them. You know, it's going to, like, what do you mean I'm not going to be your girlfriend? Like, what do you mean we're not going to get married? It's just like whatever level of relationship someone wants more. And I feel like when you kind of just logically say, like, hey, I'm not in that place in my life, or I'm just focused on my career, like, let's just keep doing what we're doing, someone's going to have a Tower moment. Now, alternatively, this is definitely that person from the past creeping back up. And for the past person, I'm getting that they're actually, for a lot of you, they're going to be a water sign. For a lot of you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you're going to know it's that person based on those placements. Not for all of you, but someone, like, when you ice someone out from the past, they're really going to flip out. And this also, if you don't have a past person, then it's just the current person you're dealing with. I just feel like, yeah, it's very interesting, Capricorn. So these are, like, I don't, like, good problems to have, but still. All right, let's see why. Why all this is here in your advice. Why is the King of Pentacles here in your advice? Because you have all these people coming at you. What are you meant to do with this? I feel like this is your own energy. Why is the King of Pentacles here in your advice? Hold on, one more. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Okay, and it jumped right onto the Oracle cards. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, the Hermit, and actually the Four of Pentacles. All right, wow. So, wow. Yeah, you're really going to want to be really careful who you let into your life this month, Capricorn. I'm serious. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Four of Pentacles. Your opportunity is the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. And with this being here, you're really going to have to think not with your emotion, not with your passion. Oh my God, you know, like, I would have so much fun working with this person or this, you know, it's like really think long-term, practical here is what I'm getting, Capricorn. You must do this, or else you may go into business, or you may say yes to the wrong thing is what I'm getting. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. There's going to be a lot of people coming at you, but be very careful what you say yes to, right? Success is more about what you say no to than it is what you say yes to. So you're in the position of power, and don't just blindly give that out too easily. Pay attention. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I appreciate you.